Like that. That's it.
I'm ready when you guys are. You're all set? All right, first off, it seemed to go that I would imagine was that exactly how you kind of drew that last one up there, just getting to the rim there.
Yeah. We had been running a lot of high ball screens, and we wanted to come with just a false motion of it, so we brought Mary up, and I was just hoping that we could get their guard to kind of get turned, and you start to look around if you have a pick coming behind you, and Mary we had her leave early and not even use it, and told Ashley, the ball's going to be in your hands, and get to the rim, make a play, and if somebody helps, then you're going to have kicks. But she did a great job, got to the rim, and there you go, won the game.
All right, take us through it from your perspective of things.
Really similar to what Coach said, is they were expecting the ball screen, so I knew that hopefully right when Mary went, I could get that girl turned around, and I was just thinking get to the basket and hopefully get fouled, and I made it too. So.
And for a team like we talked about the other day, yesterday, you mentioned that despite their record, they're maybe a little bit more of a challenge than you'd think, and they were a feisty squad for a team like that. What, other than maybe their ability to knock down threes when they really needed them, what were they able to do that made them kind of tough to deal with for stretches?
Sorry. Them shooting almost 63% from three. I told Tim, I know Tim, I've known him for a long time, and I think he's a great coach. And they played a great game. They really did. And I was nervous I was telling anybody that would listen, this is the team that they've just lost close games. They had Metro down 18, they had Christian down 18. Those are good teams that this team had them down and just couldn't hold on to a lead. But kudos to them for playing a great. It was an exciting game. As a coach, you don't want to give up 83 points, but probably for fans and others alike, it was probably exciting to watch. An 85-83 game that goes down to the last second shot, and those are, we've won defensive grind out games. Now we've won a shootout, and that's probably good for us because that gives us the experience of having both those games.
Yeah, and Mary, obviously a career night for you in terms of both points and rebounds. What was clicking out there this evening for you? Because it seemed like a little bit of offensive glass, a little bit of stuff through the offense. It seemed like a lot of it was going your way.
Yeah, I don't think I have much option. The guards did a great job of getting the ball inside. They had fantastic passes right over the top. I didn't have to move. It just fell right in my hands. So I didn't have much of an option, I guess. Just hustling, going after every board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it seemed like some of those plays, some of the high-low stuff, particularly early on in the game, seemed to be working for you. Why do you think maybe they had such a tough time dealing with your guys' ability to go with that high-low for stretches there?
I think personnel, maybe. We've got a couple good shooters on the perimeter, and we've got posts that have really developed into good players, and that's a tough matchup, and we have I think multiple post players that can do that, and we changed made a little tweak offensively, and I think that paid off for us, and it's just hopefully that it becomes who we are. We're just tough inside, be able to have good guard play, taking care of the ball. I'm completely happy with 19 assists, 8 turnovers. That's a game, a high-scoring game, and you have 8 turnovers. That's a great job of our players taking care of the ball, and we needed every one of those possessions. So a lot of good things. When you put up 85 points, you do a lot of good things offensively, and we could have been better defensively, but they made a lot of plays and they hit a lot of shots, and so we'll tip our hat to that.
And for you guys, how key was your guys' ability? You were obviously 7-7 from the line in the first half, but to get there more often and more regularly and hit at a pretty good clip tonight to help you kind of pull this one out.
I think that's what this year is a lot about, is getting to the free throw line because of the point of emphasis. And so we've had a couple games where we've been sending teams to the line a lot, and I think that we're realizing that those are a lot of free points, and we should be doing the same thing. So it's good for us to finally start getting to the line a little bit more, even it out.
And how about just the performance of the bench tonight? Obviously, you got good minutes out of the starters as usual, but it seemed like not just Mary, but some of the other bench players who came in and gave you minutes, while they may not have lit up the score sheet, really were able to give you some energy and some good minutes off the bench.
Hugely important for us. I mean, that's the only way that we're going to be a really good team. I mean, last year we didn't really take off until we got bench production and could go a little bit deeper, and this year's the same. We've been trying to have a couple people come along, and a few of them have, and so it's something good to have, and knowing some roles and coming in, just giving us good minutes, it's huge for us.
Great. But